Hello, 101.5 FM.
As for the voters register, I don't know why my very good friends in the NPP, Awalmo, they are becoming too difficult and now suddenly has become defenders of the Electoral Commission. Nia ye can say Awal phone ye. Mamisha, why ye where they are the password back on or the in the thumbprint nor they are yet in the lock. And ye nyina yeti hai. If you use your thumbprint to want to open the phone, you will not. Because our biometrics are far different from the thumbprint. Inti the voters register now year or 2012. And the reasons are year biometric. They say we don't want to be changing voters register like our underwears. Inti year bibia, it will stand the test of time and can be used forever. Inti ye nyina ye jitum. And these proposals came from your friend saying Dankwa Institute. And said Dankwa Institute EDBB bar now it is coming from the NPP. So the NPP through Dankwa Institute brought the issue saying biometric so that no one can tamper with it. Biometric register no and na me di followed by Napo. We walked out of the Electoral Commission.
That's a bro for no dozo.
Na se onim se me yadaga. Afi na me dani bi mo bakakra.
Try kakra.
Twi no so mama me ode share bia wa ha. You have to give me an Ashanti word.
Sanid or the two chen. Haruna the two chen. Awal the two chen.
Na awal the oyeminu o. Aba fra ha.
Eti try the fra mai.
Nti wo a wo ya Asante dipa no yenko manhia obenye bia mame.
But into the ye wie na yeko.
Nti obviously o hwenia ye no a na kire say the voters register na ya no. Ye betimi aka say eno ene etimi di President Mahama. Ene ye di President Akufo-Addo. In between, no, there are 3 district assembly elections. Aside that, there are many by-elections. Yetimi adi aya referendum in new regions and many other things are in the last 17 December 2019 district assembly elections. Sa voters register no any other year. Naturally say the efficacy of the voters register no is not in doubt. Tried, tested, and approved. Sanctified by the people of Ghana. All of a sudden, Electoral Commission say yankoye voters register fufro. Obi almost say DNT almost say their equipment are obsolete. Equipment no enyi ayedada. And I say equipment ayedada. Our mamishe phone bio. Phone we 2020 version. And our lakoto 2 years ago, that be last year, me no share our program so na your phone we na or use we a friend say iPhone Apple the other one na Samsung and or use data na our phone Samsung no or migrate our data no edit to Apple so one temper with the data. He didn't go to input my number again on his phone. He simply transferred them and that is done. Maybe away we are saying you simply migrate information from old and archaic system into and on a day be make us say who say time now me told me first TV me told Philips TV but I also bought a deck so deck no cassette na yede shemu if you no piamonko so okay piamonko cassette you de shemu. Today we have moved from that but the data has been transferred from piamonko into CDs, into pen drives, into memory cards, and into your friend saying many other things without tampering with the quality of the data. Yetimi a transfer, migrating from different equipment and technologies, but yetimi edi ayejuma. So Electoral Commission and kachre say, omun to me migrate data no, they can synchronize them from equipment now more edico new equipment now na Electoral Commission or much control. At the time now Moka say their equipment are obsolete, they have reached end of life no. Say the Electoral Commission has moved out all the equipment and they are repairing them. For what? The things that you said they cannot be used, you are repairing them. Why are you repairing them? Because Yakachiro say the time period now mwankasa ma lot no, it will become a problem on you. The vendor now or the equipment no beba no. Waka chiremo say he can only bring the equipment after 84 days. Musuma my timeline say 18th April. Mo besha say mo calculate 84 days now, you will be ending the month of May. Until the Electoral Commission now is repairing equipment, and my suspicion is they are going to use the old equipment to start the registration at the time when you have told the whole Ghana that your equipment are obsolete. Once the Electoral Commission, above all, as somebody who participates in elections, not only at the national level but also at the constituency level, and I'll be contesting again in the Nadole Kaleo constituency. I will bring your vote there to do the needful.
Because of presidential.
Dabi. I want him to lose without me. So when he
lose to who?
Oh, to Professor Agbango.
I see.
Why you candidate?
All right. 80 say no.
What you say? Niameka say the Electoral Commission is going to engage in a 43-day period registration exercise. I'm not talking about the training of the agents. Each day, Yamfano say you have to put 2 persons at the registration center. We have 32,000 registration centers. For Peno, make us say now, Mr. Onya, our lecturer, until also 10 cities times 32,000 polling stations times 43 days. How much will the political parties spend in ensuring that I'm talking about 10 cities, but I may know any say 10 cities cannot do a job for registration. At this time when we have planned our activities, I understand democracy is expensive. That is why you have to do planning. In an election year when we have our budgets already defined, we have our resource portfolio already defined, the Electoral Commission is bringing what I call extraneous expenditure in the way of the political parties and the candidates. Who are we candidates, Ceciano? The party will not finance the agents at your place. You have to, every registration center, who the candidate will have to mobilize money to ensure that you police the registration processes. If you don't do that, you don't do that at your own peril. So what you say, that cost is not being borne by the Electoral Commission.
But what is a party we saw court, restraining Electoral Commission from?
The courts are not meant for Aponche.
They are meant for
human beings. And to say obia pese on kokota, obetimi akokot. What I don't agree is the kind of effusions that are coming from Awal and his colleagues.
Do you call them effusions?
Yes, they are effusions.
Because
they are effusions. Things that come out of their mouth are effusions.
That's how you describe it.
But what? Okay, man, appropriate terminology.
Almost no views. Just
okay.
Put it.
Views. Views of Awal and the colleagues.
So finally,
near Omo Yano, Omo catch and say, young court. Look, there are laws in Ghana. And we are respecting the laws in Ghana. Chapter 5 of the Constitution is a fundamental human rights law. And Article 21D of the 1992 Constitution says that the right to demonstration is a fundamental human right. We have respected the laws of this country. We are enjoying our rights under the Constitution. If you don't want us to enjoy our rights, you go to court. Don't tell me to go to court. Electoral Commission, they be independence. If the Electoral Commission has independence in administration, they don't have independence in technical know-how. And nothing at the Electoral Commission, they have gone outside their remit. They are seeking a consultant's opinion, technical consultant. So technical consultant, yes, you're a consultant. What do? You do things that will enhance your purse. They have brought their ideas, and we are telling you that those ideas are not rational. They are money motivated.
I've run out of time.
Electoral Commission see Omunjintumu, and all of a sudden, our colleagues on the right will just jump out and start defending the Electoral Commission.
And consistent with what we said since 2015.
At this point,
that is the time when the Electoral Commission conducted elections under the register, and you won with over 1 million votes.
Mr. Mona, if you are at this point, say, well, say, why am budget, why am this, why am projections, why am but if a bus chinchina train, be a new register. Are you prepared, PNC? Are you prepared to go with the flow? Are you prepared to mobilize your people?
That would be the bastardization of our democracy, our electoral processes, and can lead to chaos. We don't want chaos. After almost 30 years of sustaining the Fourth Republican Constitution, it must not take the Jean Mensa-led Electoral Commission to invite troubles in our nation.
Matisse yes will call a kind of say regional minister all right. Safe journey and thanks for passing by.
Thank you for having me. And me refi say opon yebeshia wa manhia.
Say okwayi no ba na ehia wa manhia na akwache otumfo.
Anya sa. Otumfo dey say nra me hia.
Mr. Bernard Mona no ten kan PNC chairman.
Hello, 101.5 FM.